Hey there everybody, this is Sega and welcome back to more of the Superdimension Neptune vs Sega Hard Goals. In the last episode we visited the Game Gear era and, well, we didn't really have the best of times. Though we did encounter Netgear and we ended up receiving her clone. So off screen I grinded her to level 25, as you can see here. Mega Drive's also at level 25, I think everybody else is roughly level 30 plus by now. I also want to alter the party just a little bit. I don't need Netgear in the party anymore since, I'll be honest, Netgear in this game isn't particularly that useful. Her base class isn't that great because her ability I think costs 250 XP, puts everybody in defense mode until it's back to their turn, so it's only really useful if Netgear is about to move before the enemy. And, well, sometimes that can be a very niche moment. And from what I remember, I think the rest of the classes also aren't that particularly great. I mean, I'll be honest, Game Gear, once we get her, unfortunately she's not really going to be, well, I'll say she's not going to be that great. Her passive is actually not too bad, I guess. But anyway, if you talk to Miss Manuel here, I believe she gives you a formation. She does. It says it's physical attack. I don't particularly need physical attacks. I don't know what critical takedown is, unless it's like critical hits who deal more damage or have a chance to insta kill, which is not that great. But yeah, there's double line. Attack and defense plus 100. I mean, the defense will be fine for what we're going to be coming up against shortly, but yeah, top 3 basically ensures that the people I kind of intend on wanting to attack are actually in an attacking position. So we're going to do that. But yeah, today we're going to visit the we could get to the Game Gear now, but we're gonna check out the first 2 things of the Dreamcast Era since we've not actually been there yet. So let's go and see what this place is like.
This era is... We've arrived at the era closest to our present time, but... Hey, yeah! Huh?
Damn, you're tough. You won't go down so easily, will ya?
Give up already! Let me finish you off!
No, you give up! I'm not gonna let you destroy this place!
Well, no! You freaking give up! I'm gonna take you down before you destroy the world!
Whatever. If that's how you're gonna be, then... Ha!
I won't let you! Ha!
Whoa, that's one intense battle.
Definitely. It feels like we're nearing the end of an era, too.
Well, you're not far from the truth. After this era, most of civilization will begin to crumble.
Segami, what's wrong?
Maybe she's shocked. Well, I'd rather have her quiet than running her mouth.
Maybe this is a good thing. Segami would normally just run in without any plan at all. You definitely need one hell of a resolve to do something like that.
What should we do? I don't think we'll be able to deal with these 2 anytime soon.
Yeah, they both seem super strong.
Why don't we keep our distance for now? I don't really want to get sucked into their conflict.
I totally agree.
We should move this petrified lady while we're at it.
Should we tie her to a seat? You can always bind her by her hands and feet so she won't fall. already!
Oh, you've decided to join us.
Morning, Segami.
Huh? Where are we? I thought it was... Oh! What happened to those two? The ones who were fighting? I think they're still going at it.
It would have been dangerous if we stuck around, so we decided to get away for now.
And you just left them there fighting? Why? That was the only course of action we could take. We weren't about to get in the way of their fight.
You fainted too, Segami. It would have been a game over for us so fast.
I didn't faint! I was just... overwhelmed and couldn't do anything.
I fail to see the difference.
There's a big difference. Ugh. If it's not too late, we should go stop them. It's not a matter of being too late or not. These two actually battled, historically speaking, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, it does.
That was a pretty crazy battle, though, huh? My battle with Saturn has nothing on theirs.
So this feud started in your era, Nep, and just kept getting worse, huh?
I guess.
You can at least act like it's important to you. Since you didn't stop the fight in your time, it just kept snowballing, and now it's so crazy!
Well, Saturn started it.
Oh, not this again. Why don't we just scope things out for the rest of the day? We can return after a little time passes. Right! We can't rush into this. Let's be smart about it. Come on, Nep. Let's get back to the library.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all we need to do in Dreamcast Era for now. So we witness Best Girl and the Best Girl having a fight. Kind of unfortunate that they're having a fight, but yeah, let me just check the library to make sure I did turn HP Expert off because I don't need it anymore. Alright, let's report about Dreamcast Era. And all these will have one thing left. I think the next one that we have will also have one thing left for that.
Here we are. It doesn't seem too different from the last time we were here.
Well, only a few days have passed. I wonder if those two are still alive. That's not funny. I don't know about Uzume, but I know Dreamcast is still alive. Those are their names, huh? Yeah, it's common knowledge.
Well, we don't know much about it, so enlighten us and make it easy for the players to follow, will ya?
So this era's Sega hard girl is Dreamcast. The goddess from this era is named Uzume.
Dreamcast and Uzume, huh? I see.
Think they might have ceased fire. I don't hear any battling going on. They were pretty loud last time. Maybe we should try and meet up with them individually.
Sure. Who do we see first?
We should obviously go and see Dreamcast first. Dreamcast is the one with pink hair, right? Yep. Then I agree. If she even wants to see us, that is. I didn't think you'd agree to that. Are you into her, Iffy? You can't just go getting involved with girls from the past. Stop imagining things. Dreamcast doesn't seem as rough around the edges. She might be easier to talk to. Right, I see. Good call.
I think I might be able to make friends with Uzume, but I don't care who we talk to first.
Alright, then let's go search.
Yeah, if we waste too much time, they might start fighting again.
We're here to stop that fight from happening again, even if we have to use force.
Somehow I doubt that'll be a thing, as we get some more places here. For the record, if I remember correctly, at this point of the game, this place is probably your best place to grind now. the enemies are going to be a lot more harder, but at the same time, you're going to get more experience. And I think this is probably the place I probably will be using to grind the remaining characters once I receive them. But anyway, let's take a peek into Virtual Forest, which is the same area, but it looks like a barren wasteland this time, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, everything around here is slightly different. I think there's different enemies, but you can still take the boxes out and get free stuff out of them. You can also get
What should I do?
badly timed things like this, so it's one of these things where I wish I still had Demonic Inferno, because those things will die to fire like really easily.
It's my turn. Disappear. I can do.
But these like pretty much the enemies here are essentially the same as the ones that you've seen in all the other Virtual Forests. At this point, you should really be one-shotting them. Also, this is one of the very few places we can actually get all the medals and items and stuff, because this log blocks our path to getting everything else around here until later on in the game. So we can't actually grab all the items around here, and I believe we also can't grab the baseball. I think that's over there as well. We can grab all these, we can take these, chop these trees down. I think that's basically all we can actually do as far as this particular dungeon's concerned. What I will do though is I do want to make sure that everybody has maxed out SP. I'm drowning in SP charges. I mean, it's not particularly that hard. Maybe something in gear as well. I mean, may as well not leave them to waste. But anyway, let's go check this event out.
Wow! Look at these ruins!
If their battles get any more fierce, this place will start to resemble my era. I guess that makes sense. How did this even happen?
Halt! Yep.
Who is it? Is it an enemy? No. This voice is... I knew it. It's Dreamcast!
She came to us, huh? Well, that's convenient.
She doesn't sound too welcoming. Don't get ahead of yourself.
You know of me? And who are you two?
I'm IF. This is Segami. And this bike is...
I don't care. What are you doing here?
You don't have to be so angry.
Answer me. She seems a little pissed.
We should try and get on her good side. Let's not provoke her too much. We're just travelers passing through.
Travelers? Why are you traveling?
That's personal.
That's incredibly suspicious. Why would you be traveling during these troubled times? I can't imagine travelers would still be roaming in this land. Wow, is this era doing that badly? Are the people that sketchy?
I mean, it is the era where civilization is about to be destroyed. I can't imagine morale is very high.
You all seem so suspicious.
Don't stare like that. You'll make me blush.
Oh, I understand now.
You do? That's a relief.
Yes, you should have just been clear with me from the beginning. Do you think she's acting a little weird?
Yeah, a little bit. What is it that you understand, Dreamcast?
Uzume sent you to assassinate me. I hate when I'm right. Actually, no I don't. I'm a genius.
Anyone could have seen that coming. But yeah, this isn't good. You need to calm down. It's impossible. Me, of all people, an assassin working for a goddess? Oh, the nerve.
I thought Uzume was just a big brute, but she's trying to be sly now. I get it. She tried putting my guard down by sending assassins dressed like normal civilians.
You have it all wrong. Listen to me.
Nonsense! I'm taking you all down! Sega hard girls sure are stubborn. I feel like this may not end well.
Wow, if Nep is saying that, then we might actually be screwed. Hey, she's just having a bad day, okay? Come on, do something!
I've accepted my fate. It'd be kinda cool to die as a bike, too.
Well, I didn't want to get involved, but if this is in the name of self-defense, then... yeah, we don't have a choice. Is she someone we can go easy on? We won't know until we try.
Prepare yourself. I'm going to delete the evil from your hearts.
And so miscommunication once again ends up with us getting into a fight with Sega Hard Girl. Also, despite the fact that she only did about less than 100 damage there, under normal circumstances, Dreamcast hits like an absolute train. So you kind of don't really want to get the first move, but at the same time, that kind of couldn't be helped. But yeah, when I said Neptune like hits super hard, but doesn't like being hit by magical attacks, the same can be said to an even bigger extreme to Dreamcast here. She's essentially, if you played Rebirth 3, she's essentially the same as Yellowheart. She's an absolute glass cannon, just full-on attack, and not so much defensively, particularly magic defense. So I'm going to imp boost everybody who uses magic attacks, and then I'm going to chance time start, and I'm just going to start destroying her with magic attacks. I might only need 1 or 2 plus the XUs, and we should be fine.
Like Delphinus!
Not yet!
Headliner has arrived!
We also don't particularly want Dreamcast here to get in Politia's dice, because Politia is very squishy. She's essentially just here for the sake of
What do you think?
being here, and I don't really have another magic user.
I'm not done yet!
That being said, she's kind of also going to help us for the purpose of healing.
This is me going all out!
I think I actually have her EXE as well, but I think her EXE is physical, not magic.
It's pretty good, huh?
My turn already?
Oh, it is magic. It basically means we can't use Mega Drive's EXE. But I'll be honest, if you've seen Politia's EXE in Rebirth 3, you've seen it in this game as well, so...
It's my turn. I'll show you my special. Use this. Take that! Maybe I went overboard. Let's keep going. I'm not done yet.
Well, this whole thing did not do as much as I thought it would.
You up from here.
Popping it out with Mega Drive, doing 2 hits worth of miss, and that.
What should I do?
But pretty much it was just be spamming
Not yet!
magical attacks down at this point.
Like Delphinus!
Melee Respo.
Not
I'll
bad!
finish this at once.
Yeah, see that? She's almost dying already, which is nice.
I'll do this gracefully.
She may not even get a turn. Well, aside from like the first turn that she got.
Not yet!
Well, she's like literally got a sliver of health. And Yeah, I'll just do another bind dust to kill her.
Not yet.
Managed to crit for max damage. And there we go.
I won't lose a battle.
Like I said, if you just start getting attacks, and she is going to start hurting, and she is going to start killing party members. Especially the squishy ones like Pluto. So, be mindful of that.
Not bad. One step closer.
For me, I think it kind of helps a little bit that I'm a little bit over level for this point, and I probably really shouldn't have the XCs at this point either, but that's the power of DLC for you.
Alright. Yeah.
Level up.
What? I lost?
Glad that's over.
She was a lot weaker than I imagined. Saturn was way tougher.
I wouldn't call her weak, though. I'm sure she was tuckered out from going all out with Uzume.
How did this happen? I wouldn't have lost to Uzume. Why are Uzume's assassins stronger than Uzume herself?
We already told you, she didn't send us. We're not assassins.
Well, that can't be right. This is a bug.
No matter the era, you Sega hard girls never listen and are so short-tempered. It's because of the era. Wouldn't you be short-tempered if you lived here? Right. You're both so rude. Let's not forget that half the reason we're here is because of the goddesses.
I've lost. I'm ready to accept whatever you're going to do. I'm worried about this world, but... Go! Do whatever you will with me.
We need to calm her down first. Hey, listen to us for a second. Look at me.
You want me to make a fool of myself? Just do me a favor and kill me.
We're not assassins. Stop this. We really are just travelers.
Really?
Really.
Oh, I see. Wait, that's not okay. That means Uzume and I are not as strong as some ordinary travelers.
Don't worry, we're not here to fight.
I apologize. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
You don't need to apologize.
I really didn't think anyone traveled anymore. And I really can't believe you all are stronger than Uzume and I.
No need to worry about that. I didn't think travelers would be so suspicious in this era.
Well, it's only natural. Common sense changes over time.
Nep, you don't have an ounce of common sense in you.
Well, regardless, I'm sorry for attacking you all so suddenly. I'm just glad you aren't hurt. Let's start over, okay? Did you have any business with me?
Well, rather than business... Yeah! Stop fighting the goddesses immediately!
Why?
Take a step back and look at what's going on. Isn't it obvious? This world is so screwed up because of those battles you keep having.
No! It's all her fault! If we just let the goddess be, she's gonna destroy the world!
Ah, so that's what this era's Sega hard girl thinks, huh?
A goddess would never do that. You're so misinformed. What are you talking about? This world in ruins is proof enough.
These ruins came to be because of this useless conflict between goddesses and Sega hard girls. It's that simple.
Seriously, what are you talking about? Are you trying to convince me that she's not evil? You must be here to play tricks on me. Maybe you really are Uzume's assassins.
We're not! Stop saying that! Hey, calm down. You shouldn't be yelling at her right now.
Segami isn't very fit for these kinds of conversations, is she?
Shut up! I'm totally gonna reform her. I'm gonna kill her with kindness.
Wait, so you are here to kill me? I'm so confused.
Anyway,
Yes?
just try not to fight her for a little while, okay? We're gonna go talk to her. You understand?
That's stupid. She won't listen. What are you gonna do when this blows up in your face?
If you won't willingly honor my request, we'll force you to. Don't forget that you just lost here.
That's not fair.
Wow, you just threatened her. Who's the bad girl now?
Neither, actually. I'm not saying this because I find it enjoyable. I want to stop her from doing something stupid. Anyway, we're going to go talk to the goddess. You stay put, okay?
Okay.
So again, we get the ability to transform into Dreamcast and get her clone before the cutscenes that actually unlock them properly. But anyway, you'll probably have noticed Dreamcast that she is coloured in blue, and that's because this is the European version of the game, because obviously I live somewhere in the Europe area, and the Dreamcast console itself was coloured blue in Japan, and I think in America it was coloured orange. It might have been later orange and red in America. I think it was due to copyright. And on the original design of the Dreamcast Sega Hard Girl herself, she actually has swells on her, but on her European version, the blue version, she does not have those. Also, if you remember the very first scene in the game when you start the game, not actually booting up the game itself, but the actual first cutscene, which had a CGI bit in it, you'll notice it actually used the Japanese Dreamcast and the orange Dreamcast, which I think I mentioned to them. Just wanted to point that out, but yeah, there's some fun facts there for you. Obviously, Uzume is still orange because if it's if we get rid of blue Uzume, then obviously we've got Kurame, and well, this place would look a lot less, would look a lot worse than it actually already is, considering how she is. If you've not played V2 or V2R, that might be considered spoilers. But anyway, we'll return to the library now and get our prizes of getting Dreamcast clone. It's actually going to be nice. She's going to be a decent physical hitter, and also having Segami's ability to turn his Dreamcast much later is going to break the game, and I'll be explaining why when we actually have the abilities to do so, which will eventually be in the mid game. Oh, we don't actually get a cutscene for. We actually get a cutscene with Segami saying, "Oh, hey, I can transform to Dreamcast now." But yeah, once we turn this quest in, these 4 quests are going to disappear, and they're also going to buff the final boss, which unfortunately we can't actually do anything for it because well, we can't really go to any of them now. And yeah, when the boss gets its things, then it gets buffs, and it'll tell you what buffs it has. And these are a lot of buffs that we don't really particularly like having, so it's kind of generally best to complete as many missions as possible to avoid this, basically.
Alright, we're back from checking in on the questionable portions of history.
Thank you for doing that. It's been verified on my end as well. The history you investigated has not been erased, thankfully.
Okay, so things have settled down for now. Next is... You're right. We went everywhere we could. So that means...
That means history won't be lost anymore, right? Yes, you can rest easy about that. However, there are no guarantees that it is a permanent fix.
But if so much history is lost, I don't think we can afford to rest easy.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Are you kidding me? It's a huge deal. Are you stupid?
But the future hasn't changed, right? That sounds like an equal solution to me. We have no problem then, even if history is lost. QED.
What? QED? When did the crap bike become a mathematician?
The internet made me like this. Pretty cool, huh?
Histoire, is there any truth to what Nep is claiming?
It is most accurate for me to say that I'm not sure.
Oh? What do you mean?
I believe I told you before, but history has the power to fix itself up to a certain point. For instance, if a portion of history is lost, it would regenerate itself over time.
That means this is okay, right? History will automatically take care of itself.
Well, even as we speak, I'm sure some portions of history are repairing themselves. However, we've never had an incident where so many portions were lost at once. If it is unable to repair itself, then
what?
I believe this world, along with all history and memory of it, will be completely destroyed.
Completely destroyed?
What? Are you serious?
Of course that is the worst possible outcome. There is a possibility it will be fixed without any complications.
Isn't there something we can do? I feel like sitting and waiting for something to happen is way too risky.
This is why I've asked you to observe the past, so we do not lose memory of this history. But if you're asking for alternative solutions for this problem, I do not currently have any ideas.
This is really awful.
And so we have Neptune's craving for pudding show up. Let's talk to Ultimate Baseball Kit here. We make Ultimate Baseball Kit, I was saying. No, rubber pitcher. Thinking that maybe she had something to say. But the next thing we have to do in the game is talk to Segami. And we're not going to do that in this episode since we're already at 34 minutes-ish. And yeah. That particular event leads to, it leads to pretty much the next chapter of the game, is what I would like to call it. So, I'm going to do that in the next episode. So, until then, take care, and I will see you all there. Ciao.